Hi guys, welcome to Calculated Keto. Thanks for joining us in this video. So today we are going to go over our most commonly used items that we use for our keto lifestyle on Amazon. So you might be tempted to think that these items are like treats and snacks and like the keto goodies and stuff, but they're actually only practical things that we use very regularly. So these items are either items that were too expensive at the store and cheaper on Amazon, or they're just extremely difficult to find. So Amazon's a great place for finding things that are more specialized for keto.
So the first item that we probably use the most from Amazon is liquid stevia. So if you're, or what I like to call liquid gold because it's so amazing. So if you're not familiar, stevia or stevia, I don't know how you say it.
I don't know, we call it stevia.
Yeah, comes from a plant that is 200 times sweeter than sugar. It comes from the leaves.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's 200 times?
Something
Wow.
like that. So, and it is 0 calories, which sounds like this magical unicorn.
I know, it's a mystical item.
Yeah. So you can either get it in liquid form, which we usually do, or you can get it in a powdered form. We typically use the liquid version because we put it in like our smoothies. We also put it in like the honey mustard sauce that we do for our meal plan on day 2 with our chicken fingers. We also put in like fat bombs, so like some sweets and things like that. You have to be a little bit careful though, because a lot of the brands will put in natural flavors in there.
Sneaky.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about natural flavors in the past, and we're going to do a whole separate video on it, but basically it's chemicals, right? And so you want to try to avoid that. So we get this brand now, Better Stevia Organic, which is just stevia, some organic cane alcohol, and some water. The cost for this is $17 for 8 ounces, which is a really good price. You can also get it at Whole Foods, and I think it's just $1 more expensive. So that's another alternative option if you didn't get it at Amazon.
And it's important to keep in mind too that you use very few drops per whatever you're doing. So this is actually going to last you a long time.
Totally. Yeah, this probably lasts us a good like 4 to 6 months, something like that.
Okay, so next up is erythritol. Erythritol is another 0-calorie sweetener that we use. It is a sugar alcohol, so it doesn't affect your blood sugars at all. But it can be a little bit hard on your stomach, and so what we do is we usually use it in like baking and stuff, and just use the smallest amount we can, and then we substitute stevia in as well as kind of a balance. I like using erythritol for baking and things like that because sometimes when you're cooking a recipe, you kind of need more volume, and like our liquid stevia, you'd only need a few drops to get that sweetness, and this you need a little bit more. It's almost like a 1-to-1 ratio with sugar, so it adds that volume that you need in the recipe. So there are several brands of erythritol that you can get on Amazon that are somewhere between like the 30 and 40 cents an ounce range, and any of those would be great. A second option as well is at Costco. They have the Lakanto brand, which is a monk fruit erythritol blend, which is also about the same price as this, and that would be a great comparable item to get as well.
All right, next up we've got pork rinds. So we use this a lot for like breading different foods, you know, different recipes. We do it for like our chicken finger recipe, and also like coconut shrimp recipe, which is really good.
It's the best breading.
It is. And we used to get this at Costco, but they stopped selling it.
That's the risk you take when you get attached to something from Costco.
They seem to change things a lot, but
pull the rug out from under you.
Yeah, and so this one is a good price at Amazon. You have to get 2 tubs of it, but we go through it pretty fast, so that's okay with us. But there is a brand at Walmart that's actually cheaper. I think this one's like 42 cents an ounce, and then the one at Walmart is like 31 cents per ounce. And it's just fried pork skins and salt, I think, as well. So
we should try it.
I know, so we might end up switching over to it because that's a pretty big price difference per ounce.
So we also get confectioner's erythritol as well from Amazon. It's the Now brand. It's the theme of the day apparently. Not sponsored by them. I like to use this in like our fat bombs and stuff. It's the same thing as the granulated erythritol. It's just ground up. So I guess you could technically grind your own.
It's like a powdered
Yeah,
version,
it's like
right?
powdered sugar, only it's powdered erythritol. It just blends into stuff easier without getting that grainy texture. So we like to use this on things that we know the erythritol isn't going to melt completely.
Good catch.
Thank you. Okay, so next is one of my very favorite items we get on Amazon. It's our peanut butter powder. So we use our peanut butter powder a lot in our smoothies, like our chocolate peanut butter smoothie and
PB&J.
Yes, PB&J. And we also use it in some fat bombs and desserts and stuff like that. So we always try to get organic and no sugar added peanut butter powder, which is very difficult to find. Surprise, surprise. But we did find this brand on Amazon that we like.
PB and Me.
Yes, PB and Me. So we try to go organic because peanuts are a legume, and so they're super susceptible to pesticides and stuff because they're grown in the ground. So we go for the organic on this one. We also, it can be kind of pricey, but we only use like a few tablespoons at a time, so it lasts us a long time.
It ends up being like 25 cents when you add a couple tablespoons. So I mean, it's not
so it's not that
pricey,
bad.
But comparison to like a normal PB, what's it called? Like PB2?
PB2 is one.
It's a little bit more pricey than that, but still not bad at all. Himalayan pink salt. So we use this a lot. This is a huge bag, 5-pound bag. I think we got this about a year ago when we started keto.
Over a year ago.
Yeah, and we still have barely touched the surface, right? So this is a really good deal. It costs 15 bucks. You want to try to use a good quality salt, not use like your table
Iodized salt.
Yeah, that's not good for you, right? It's a good price, 15 bucks for this huge bag. At Walmart, you would spend about $20 for 5 pounds. But it's important to get this in your diet because when you're in ketosis, your kidneys expel a lot of sodium and a lot of water. And so you want to make sure that you're replenishing that and getting your electrolytes in. Okay, next on our list is whey protein powder. And so we usually get chocolate flavor and also vanilla flavor. We've talked about this brand in our meal plan videos. Muscle Feast is what we get. It's a good quality. It's a good price as well. It's a huge canister, 94 servings. It lasts a long time.
That's a long time.
So the chocolate flavor is clean. So we wanted to find a brand that didn't have artificial, flavors or
natural
flavors, things like that. So this is just sweetened with stevia, but the vanilla flavor does have some natural vanilla flavoring, which is a bummer. But it's really hard to find vanilla protein powder that doesn't have that. So overall, this is a really good price, and we've really liked it.
So a few of our other favorite items that we get on Amazon, I have here beef gelatin powder, xanthan gum. So we don't use these a lot. They're mostly used as thickeners in like our teriyaki sauce, and like in some cookies and desserts and things like that. I'm trying to think what else we use our xanthan gum for.
I think we put this in like our tortillas, our homemade tortillas.
Yes. Yeah, this is used in our tortillas. That's probably the main thing we use this for. I try as much as I can to do beef gelatin powder over xanthan gum just because xanthan gum can be a little bit hard on your stomach. But we've never had really any adverse effects from it or anything like that by any means. But yeah, these are two favorites for sure. Nice to have on hand. Another one that we get on Amazon is our vitamin C. So we typically don't take supplements, not regularly at least, unless we're feeling like run down or we're lacking in our diet in the vitamin C category. We like to have this on hand just in case we're sick or whatever.
Yeah, we don't eat a ton of veggies. Obviously being in ketosis, you can't go super high on veggies, and so we tend to be a little bit lower than we should be at. So a supplement that we do take often, every day we try to, is cod liver oil. So, I mean, you could take any fish oil, right? I mean, the main thing is to get your omega-3s in, which For the cod liver oil, we do love that. It's 1,100 milligrams of omega-3s, but we also like how it has vitamin A and vitamin D, which is nice. And so we get this brand Carlson.
Like
It's
Scottish or something?
It's Norwegian.
Norwegian, that's
And
right.
Norway is known for having like good practices for like fish and things like that. So it does have the natural lemon flavor, I noticed though. So that's something we'll probably try to switch because we don't like the natural flavors. We'll probably just do like the unflavored version of it.
So one of my more favorite things that we have gotten on Amazon are these silicone molds. Yeah, show that one. So we use these a lot for like fat bombs and like this one's so cute. It's for like little chocolate, pieces of chocolate that you can make. And I like this one because it has a lid on it. So we'll sometimes freeze things in this one, like frozen coconut cream before, other things like that, fat bombs and stuff.
Yeah, they're super handy to have. Obviously not a necessity for...
They're fun. They
Yeah.
make it fun.
Exactly. All right, guys, that is it. Those are our top purchased items on Amazon. Hopefully you enjoyed it.
Yeah, tell us what we missed. What do you guys like to get from Amazon? What are we missing out on that we should be getting there?
All right, guys, we'll see you later.